Leaked footage has the entire WNBA buzzing. Caitlin Clark was just spotted training with Michael Jordan behind closed doors. If what Jordan taught her is real, the rest of the league may have a serious problem this season.
Caitlin Clark is in the vicinity at a private event with Michael Jordan. Now, it's hard to believe that they're not talking basketball. We know it has to do with basketball a little bit.
Something big may have happened behind the scenes, and nobody expected it. Caitlin Clark, the rookie who is already making a huge impact in the WNBA, was reportedly seen meeting with Michael Jordan at his private golf club, Grove 23. And we're talking about Michael Jordan, the basketball legend whose influence is still felt across the sport today. According to footage that has been spreading across social media, this wasn't just a quick meeting or casual conversation. Fans believe it could have been something much more important, with some even calling it a passing of the torch moment for basketball. The internet has exploded with reactions. What started as a short clip from a private golf course quickly became a major topic online. Fans are shocked, players are talking, and people around the league are paying close attention, because if the rumors are true, this meeting could do more than just help Caitlin Clark's career. It could have a major impact on the future of the WNBA.
So this is the actual event that Caitlin Clark attended before we get into why she went viral. But it stated Peak Inside Grove XX111, Michael Jordan's invite-only club. It says pace on selection are a large part of why Michael Jordan loves the golf game. And however, the legendary NBA star is one of the most recognizable people on the planet.
But here's the interesting part. Nobody really knows what happened that day. The footage is unclear, the details are limited, and the people who were there haven't said much still. As more people talk about it, one thing seems obvious. This probably wasn't just a random meeting. Michael Jordan is one of the biggest names in basketball, and he doesn't often make public appearances without a reason. So the big questions remain. Why Caitlin Clark? Why now? And what could this meeting mean for one of the WNBA's biggest stars? Stay tuned, because what started as a simple rumor has quickly turned into one of the most talked about stories in basketball. And if there's more to this meeting than people realize, it could become a major moment for the future of the WNBA.
So Michael Jordan's been had this golf course since 2019. The private golf course includes an 18-hole course, a main clubhouse, a gatehouse, a learning facility, and a practice range. There are even drones that deliver snacks and beverages to members during the play. The member list includes who's who and celebrities and professional athletes who all have received personal invitations from Jordan. The 15,000 square feet. Wow.
It all started with a blurry photo. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal. Caitlin Clark was standing near a golf cart on a sunny day in Florida. Just a normal picture. But then people noticed the location. Grove 23. For basketball fans, that name means something. Grove 23 isn't just any golf course. It's Michael Jordan's private club, one of the most exclusive places in the world. At first, many people thought it was probably just a coincidence. Another celebrity sighting. Nothing more. Then things took a surprising turn. A few hours later, a short video appeared online. The footage was shaky, but one thing was clear. Caitlin Clark was walking alongside Michael Jordan. The two looked relaxed, smiling and talking. And for a brief moment, Caitlin was even seen holding a basketball. That's when social media exploded. The clip spread everywhere. Fans started sharing it non-stop, and hashtags connected to Clark and Jordan quickly began trending. Major sports and entertainment outlets started covering the story as people tried to figure out what was really happening. For many fans, it felt unreal. The greatest basketball player of all time standing next to one of the fastest rising stars in the game today. But what caught people's attention wasn't just the photo or the video. It was the way they interacted. Many fans felt there was something meaningful about the moment. Some even described it as a passing of the torch scene between two generations of basketball greatness. Soon, rumors began spreading that this wasn't a random meeting at all. According to reports and online speculation, Caitlin's visit may have been planned well in advance. Some people even claimed that Jordan had been paying close attention to her rookie season and admired the way she handled pressure, criticism, and the spotlight. Whether those rumors are true or not, one thing is certain. This unexpected meeting instantly became one of the biggest talking points in basketball.
I know a lot of people are going to say Caitlin Clark should be training. She's with Michael Jordan. Like, it don't get no Like, I know a lot of people thought Caitlin Clark should have did Unrivaled. Caitlin Clark should have did basketball. She's with Michael Jordan. She's with there is no, there is no. I know everybody want Caitlin to be with Chris Brinkley, Drew Hanlon, and all these other damn trainers. She's with Michael Jordan, bro. Like, it don't get no. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? She's with MJ, bro.
So when Caitlin Clark's name reportedly appeared on the guest list at Grove 23, many people believed it wasn't just a coincidence. Grove 23 is known as more than a private golf club. It's one of the most exclusive places connected to Michael Jordan, a place where successful athletes, business leaders, and celebrities gather away from the spotlight. Because of Jordan's reputation, fans quickly began creating their own theories. Some viewed the invitation as a sign of respect. Others wondered if Jordan simply wanted to get to know one of basketball's fastest rising stars. According to people who claimed to be familiar with the visit, Jordan personally welcomed Caitlin when she arrived. The two were later seen walking together and talking privately. Of course, nobody knows exactly what was discussed, but that mystery only made the story bigger. As the footage continued spreading online, more and more fans started calling it a passing of the torch moment. A meeting between basketball's most iconic figure and a player many believe could help shape the future of the sport. Supporters began asking an interesting question. Did Jordan see something special in Caitlin Clark? Not just a talented player, but someone capable of changing the game and bringing even more attention to women's basketball. While fans celebrated the possibility, the story continued to grow. Many people viewed the meeting as more than a casual conversation. To them, it represented a connection between two generations of basketball excellence, and that's where the speculation really took off. Some commentators suggested that whenever a superstar like Michael Jordan is linked to a young athlete, it naturally creates headlines and raises expectations. Suddenly, every photo, every video clip, and every rumor becomes a major topic of discussion. Whether the meeting was simply friendly advice or something more meaningful, one thing was clear. It had captured the attention of the entire basketball world. What started as a single photo had now become one of the biggest stories in sports, with fans eager to learn what really happened behind those private conversations. There were no cameras, no league promotion, and no official media coverage. That alone made the story even more interesting. To many fans, the meeting felt different from the usual public appearances and marketing events. It looked personal, private, and completely outside the normal spotlight. As rumors spread online, some people began to see the meeting as a bigger statement. Michael Jordan has always done things his own way, and the idea of him spending time with Caitlin Clark immediately caught everyone's attention. But according to the speculation, the story didn't end when they left the golf course. Once the footage began circulating online, reactions exploded across social media. Sports shows, podcasts, and basketball analysts all started discussing the same question. What does this mean for Caitlin Clark's future? For months, Caitlin had been the center of attention in women's basketball. Every game, interview, and endorsement seemed to generate headlines. Then this unexpected connection with Michael Jordan changed the conversation overnight. Instead of talking about her latest performance on the court, everyone was talking about her relationship with one of the most influential figures in basketball history. According to rumors, league officials and business partners were closely monitoring the reaction. Not because the meeting was necessarily a problem, but because it had become such a massive story so quickly. Some people viewed the attention as a positive for women's basketball. After all, any connection between Jordan and Caitlin would naturally bring even more eyes to the sport. Others wondered whether it signaled something bigger. Caitlin was already one of the most recognizable athletes in basketball. If she continued growing her influence at this pace, she could become one of the most powerful individual brands in sports. That's why the speculation kept growing. Was this simply a private conversation between two basketball stars? Or was it the beginning of a mentorship that could shape the next chapter of Caitlin Clark's career? No one knows for sure. But one thing is certain. The moment those images surfaced online, the basketball world couldn't stop talking about them, and the mystery surrounding that meeting only made the story even bigger.